Awesome. Let's do it. This is going to be great. I just want to let David Silver know that he is live, so just to be careful what he does on camera.
It's a scam. It's all a scam. The assets sold back in 2014 were a security.
It was never a security. It's not a security now.
Is not a security because of the mining distribution.
Was probably a security in the past.
Is a security because it was somehow contaminated.
Security would have been a regulated exchange for security secondary markets.
Okay, well, if it is a security,
I don't think they have the stones to do what needs to be done. So they blew it, in my opinion.
Are not going to be considered to be securities. Maybe there's something else, but they're not securities.
And it's a security because there's a centralized entity.
We're securities and still act accordingly.
Easily declare Ethereum a security, exchange for security. I'm disappointed. I'm not actually wrong. I expected the SEC to say that Ethereum is currently not a security. I just disagree. You believe that Ethereum was never a security.
Talking to active securities lawyers, and they gave us the best opinion they could.
It wasn't a security.
Escape into non-security status. It's not a security. Then you actually have a very good regulatory apparatus.
It says Ethereum was never a security. Is not a security, which I disagree with, but I'm still mad about this.
Predicted this a year ago. I just posted the tweet yesterday.
Take it away, David.
It's impossible to go back to 2014. It was completely illegal in destroying the world. Anybody and everybody, as it's presently constituted today, is not a security.
Ethereum created an unlicensed, unregistered security.
We don't know what they're actually doing.
These people got perpetually rich and they get to get away with it, and I don't like that.
Let's say we go back to 2014 and
back up a year, please.
Let's go back to the day, right? All right, let's say that's
which day? Which day? The day in 2014 or the day in 2015? Those are two very different days. I'm watching until I go under the knife.
If they find the founders or even jail the founders, the Ethereum ecosystem will still move on. It'd be nice to see such things harshly punished. So you have to ask yourself, okay, would that be a scam?
Premeditated.
Or do you think it's more worthwhile for them to go after projects like EOS?
So by going after the founders of Ethereum, no offense, I know you're a founder of Ethereum, you don't have to send them to jail. Vitalik is not allowed to touch a computer ever again, which I would love, personally.
Now, I have a question about insider trading.
SEC and government regulators are blunt instruments.
Government? Which government? that ship will implode on its own. The SEC has been going after blatant scams, and that's not interesting to me.
They're still going to go after people. The people who got away with it from 2014 to 2017, raising of securities had to go forward as not being a security.
I don't like the fact that the government doesn't let me rob people the moment I walk out onto the street because I'm bigger and stronger than them.
Ether as it is today is not a security.
I just disagree with it. To speculate like a security, then promoting the shit out of it, keeping it hush-hush. A security has a specific legal definition.
Tried to make money, you act like that's a bad thing or that suddenly makes you a security. Of course you can unwind it. There's many cases where something was a security and then isn't. Are you as a securities attorney contending that once something is a security, it's a security for all time? Is that what you're saying? That's crazy talk, man. Of course something can change and be unwound.
When it happened and it occurred, it was 100% a security. And they said ETH was a security yesterday. No, dude, that's not the way the real world works. But it has nothing to do with whether it's a security or not.
Needs to follow securities laws.
Assuming that Ethereum is not a security going forward. I hate the fact that they use the IRS to get people for actual crimes. I hate that. Get Al Capone on the crime, not on the taxes. That part bothers me.
I don't believe in the utopian version of decentralization in crypto. not an ICO, it was a donation. Please, anyone who's doing a victory dance, nobody has a clue as to what they're going to do. I've been in Disney with my kids, and a day in Disney with your kids is like a week. The $17 trillion security market in the US with regulation is thriving. It's the envy of the world. A vast amount of the power resides in a centralized few.
And it would just make America the worst place in the world. I am extremely grateful for not being born in America.
Okay, and just to be clear, because I've been called a securities lawyer and I'm being asked regulatory advice, I'm actually not a securities lawyer.
Say that you're not a security, you're not a commodity. It's too decentralized to say such a thing as a security.
ETH isn't a security and shouldn't have been a security, assuming a few things. One, assuming it was a security at launch. Two, assuming it was an illegal launch. Three, assuming Ethereum got some kind of pass. That's a lot of assumptions, but even if it's true, that happens all the time. When somebody does something new,
That's a felony.
people used shells for money. People dead presidents as money. I have a CryptoKitty. Aren't I allowed to have a CryptoKitty, Tom? Why do you want to have feds knocking down my door because I have a CryptoKitty? I love that kitty. Yeah, don't take my CryptoKitty. This Bitcoin thing got me high on decentralization, and I don't want a centralized CryptoKitty. I want a free CryptoKitty. Call me crazy.
I really like his dad.
For Satoshi Nakamoto personally, he would probably get a pass even from me. At the time, this would have been seen as totally normal.